Rashid, tell us about yourself. Where are you from? What's your background? And how the hell did you end up in Northern Ireland?
Yeah, I'm living in Northern Ireland about 10 years already. I was born in Russia, in Siberia. Also, I was living half of my life in Kazakhstan. And yeah, I'm half of my life from Russia, half of my life from Kazakhstan, you know.
How do you find Northern Ireland? How does it compare to some of the places you've lived?
Northern Ireland is an amazing place. Also, you know, it's I think it's the best place for artists. Like if you're doing some artwork, yeah, I think it's an amazing place for sane people like me, you know, to enjoy Northern Ireland and enjoy time of your life, and you can a little bit relax on doing your job, you know, and
A bit laid back.
yeah, and create some stuff, you know.
What is it? What do you think it is about Northern Ireland that makes it that way?
I think it's most important of people, how people is very friendly and you know, more relaxable, and you know, and you know, you can share your stuff, what you want to do, and some people will be enjoying your project and some stuff, and you know, helping you, and it's most important, I think, because of people.
It's kind of a sense of community in the arts.
Yeah, most important. Yeah, the first couple of years I didn't talk too much and with anyone because I didn't know English, but now it's much easier for me to share my, you know, my passion and my creativity, you know, some stuff.
You do a lot of landscape photography. We can see your award-winning picture in the background, which we'll get to. But is there something in particular about the landscapes in Northern Ireland that also make it special?
Yeah, exactly, for me, you know, because when you like try to be landscape photographer, it's very easy if you have some places 1 hour far from your house, you know, you can take some photos. In Northern Ireland exactly, it's amazing place for landscape. You can find them. It's most beautiful place around the world, you know, in this place, and a lot of photographers around the world are coming to Northern Ireland to take a picture. It's a very famous place for landscape photographers.
And how long? So speaking of photography, how long have you been doing it? Was this something you did prior to coming to Northern Ireland? Have you taken pictures in other places?
Yeah, actually, I was started doing landscape photography in Northern Ireland. Before that, my background, I was like a wedding photographer, portrait photographer, and some kind of advertisement photographers, you know, a couple of years. But when I start to do landscape, you know, I find them how, you know, I'm lucky was like, you know, to find them this place where I'm living now, you know, to taking photos. And yeah, it was amazing experience for a couple of years to taking photos and make some big project. My project was to taking photos for a couple of years to find them some most beautiful place in Northern Ireland for taking landscape photos, you know.
And what does photography do for you? What's driving your passion behind it?
You know, it's you know, the most important stuff to make like better and better some photos. For me, it was like some most important things to up my level of photography, you know, and I was start my project a few years ago and to up my level of photography, and I was happy that I'm living in Northern Ireland. I can go in exactly the place where I want to taking photos, and work after that with these photos. It was take sometimes for one photo, maybe it's take about 3-4 days to editing, because it's have to be look natural, but same time it's have to be like artwork. It takes some times,
And I hear from a lot of photographers that one of the reasons they love photography is that it's a way of kind of showing people the world through their eyes. Is that a way that you look at it?
Yeah, I was talking to one photographer from America, and he said, you know what, you living in Northern Ireland, I've been there one time, and it's an amazing place for taking picture. And after that I decide I have to do something for Northern Ireland to to show that this place a little bit in different angle, because you can see there's a lot of photos around you can find them in Google, but it's from phone and some stuff. But my idea was making proper picture, for presentation Northern Ireland. That was my idea.
That's excellent. And to get a little bit technical, for someone like me that has no technical ability, tell us about some of the equipment you use behind the camera and to take your pictures.
Yeah, I was lucky that using the Canon at that time, and most of the time I was using the Canon camera. And now I'm changing my equipment for Hasselblad to make my photos more accurate, and also the level of picture is a little bit, to making much better and quality, and it's difficult to explain the few minutes about what exactly I was planning to do. But yeah, now I'm using Hasselblad. I think it's very good camera if you want to take a landscape photography, because it's very high quality of picture. Also it's colors. It's very accurate for show you exactly what you can see in front of your camera.
All of that stuff goes way over my head, Rashid, but I do trust you, and you've got the accolades to prove it. Speaking of some of your accolades, you've won several awards. One for a photo that went into National Geographic. Can you tell us about those photos? And obviously, there's kind of a story of you even being able to get to the place where you ended up taking the photo. Is that right?
Yeah, and when I was arrived to Northern Ireland, I had some problem with the money for some issues, and my passion and my my idea was continue to work to do photography anyway. That's in that time I just found some bicycle on a trash. I was happy that people from Northern Ireland to drop in some bikes on a trash. It was broken, but anyway, I fixed this bike, and I was lucky that I had my camera, and I started to travel on this bike around the Northern Ireland. It was take sometimes for one way. It was take sometimes 8-9 hours. Yeah, it was a little bit complicated, but it was very interesting story for a couple of years. And yeah, and exactly picture what I won National Geographic. Yeah, I was traveling on my bike to Portrush and to Jane's Causeway multiple times, and it was hard. Don't repeat at home, because it's very dangerous. But it was worth it, exactly this day I've been there when my trip to Portrush was. I was very close to Portrush. I can see this. It wasn't any clouds on a sky, and I was start to be upset about that. But I was continuing my way to Jane's Causeway, and I was wait couple of hours there. And after that, the clouds was coming and start to like playing with this castle, and wind was doing something with the clouds and spinning around, and after that I took this picture, and only when I've been at home I was so surprised that this picture I was making.
This is the picture behind you.
This picture exactly. If you can see, it's exactly the clouds. It's look like the clouds playing with this castle, and stretching around. It was nice weather and exactly proper time to take this picture, I've been in that place about 15 times for 2 years, and every time I was trying to do something better and better, and until I got this picture, And after that, I sent to National Geographic, but I didn't think that I will win some prizes, but I was very lucky that get the grand prize for this picture.
Yeah, tell us about that. What was that process like? What was it? What did you feel when you had won?
It's like my dream was all my life to like posted my picture in National Geographic magazine. It's like some dream for a photographer who reading some stuff from National Geographic, and of course it was like a big shock for me too. Actually, I won twice. I won in my category natural, and after that I won in grand prize. When I won in my category national in London, I'm completely lose my mind, and after that also I got this grand prize. I was, for a couple of days I was in shock, but it was like a big honor for me to represent Northern Ireland on this big, competition.
So what are some of your plans moving forward for photography? Will you still be working maybe with National Geographic or other kind of big organizations? What are your plans for the future?
Actually, I'm planning on next year to make some project. Also, I got the offer about the work from National Geographic in that time when I've been in London. I meet some very nice guy, the people there. I was talking about some projects. I got this offer about work. Hopefully, I can make some. Also, I'm planning to work with BBC if it's possible, to make some videos and some films and some, I'm planning to do some more, like not just photography, some, maybe some interesting films about Siberia, maybe, if it will be some chance, That
would be a fantastic opportunity, and I will keep my eyes and ears open for that one. I just want to ask you one last question here, Rashid. This project is called the Here-ish project, and kind of one thing that joins everybody together in Northern Ireland is the common saying, "Oh, I'm from here." Mm-hmm. And obviously this project is about interesting people from interesting places doing interesting things in Northern Ireland today. So I wanted to ask the final question: how here-ish do you feel?
And I think for everyone from Northern Ireland, it's not important where you're coming from. I think it's most important what you're doing here. If you come in here with a big heart to do something better for Irish community and Northern Ireland community, and the people will be support you, and you can make some good stuff for Northern Islands. It's very easy because it's people from Northern Islands. It's very friendly, you know. I'm very happy to be here.